everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you a perfect look for a holiday party, so let's get into it. First off, I am starting with a foundation that matches my skin tone. Normally I kind of go a little bit darker just so I have a lot more color, but I decided to go with a color that actually matched my face, and then I'm just going to darken it up a lot more with bronzer. So I'm just going to be blending this in with a Sigma F80. And by the way, I tried to change the lighting up just a little bit so it looked a little bit more natural and I didn't look as washed out. So if you can notice the difference, please comment down below and give me your feedback. And also, I have been very sick lately, so if I sound a little stopped up, just ignore it, please. Next off, I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. And I'm just going to be putting that in a upside down V under my eyes. I love this stuff. It is just so easy to apply. It is a perfect concealer color for me, and it just blends so well into the skin. So I'm just applying that under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. And you know, just having a little singing break, because we all have to.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together.
When it comes to setting, I'm using the NYX HD translucent powder. I've been going back and forth with this. It's not my favorite, but it still works. So I'm just going to be using a Sigma. This is actually a small contour brush, but I just like the way it applies this powder. I'm also going to apply it kind of all over my face just to give a more matte look. I really don't want a more dewy finish. I want it to look beautiful and porcelain-like, and we're just going to bronze it up. So now I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm hoping this shows up a lot better. It's actually looking a lot better than it did in the last video, but I'm just using a MAC 168 contour brush, I believe, and I'm just going to put it on a lot. I know it doesn't look like a lot here. It is a little bit more in person, but I just want the cheekbones and forehead just to look bronzed and contoured a lot and more chiseled. I just feel like it looks good with this look, and yeah. After I've got the bronzer on, I'm going in with my blush. I used this a long time ago, and I'm falling back in love with it. It is the Maybelline Fit Me blush. I'm not exactly sure in the color. Every product that I use will be listed below because for some reason I forgot to mention something. Next, I'm going to be highlighting with a Maybelline highlighter, and this is, I don't have a lot of highlighters, but this one does the job. So starting with the eyes, I'm going to prime them with the Max Painterly Paint Pot. This is perfect for any dramatic eye that you're going to do. Just make sure it dries before you put the eyeshadow on. So while it's drying, I just went ahead and did my eyebrows. I am going to be filling them in with the the espresso color from the Lorac Pro Palette. This just works for me. I've been doing it a lot lately, and it just fills them in, and it's not as time consuming as other products would be. After I've got them filled in, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This is a colored one in the color brunette. This just sets them, puts them in place, and just any sparse places that I missed, it kind of colors them in. So starting with the eye, when I started the outer corner, I just took a black pencil, and I just wanted it to be sort of like smoky and not as perfect. I didn't want to use tape in this look because I just wanted it to be smoked out. So you're just going to draw a line from the outer corner of your eye towards the eyebrow, towards the end of the eyebrow, and just kind of go towards the inner corner and just stop. This does not have to be perfect because you're just going to smoke it out, and it's just going to take a little bit of time just blending, but it is so worth it in the end. So next I took a pencil brush and I used the darkest color from the Lorac Pro Palette. I believe it's actually called Black. And I just started filling in and just buffing it out. I sort of followed it towards the inner corner, and what I ended up doing is actually dragging it all the way towards the inner corner and leaving the middle of the eye blank. This might sound a little confusing, but it's more explanatory as you watch it. So then I'm just going to take a more fluffy brush and blend even more. This is me showing how I'm blending it towards the inner corner and leaving the middle of my eye blank. This is just going to make your eyes pop even more, especially once we put the color in the inner or in the middle part of your eyes. It's just going to make them pop, and it is gorgeous. I actually had never done this technique before. I was just kind of playing around with my eyes, and it ended up turning out good. After continuous blending, I'm going to pop a lighter color in the middle of my eye. This is the color Champagne from also the Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm just going to go back in with that blending brush and kind of moving the black so I just didn't mess any of it up. And for the highlight shade, I'm using white, also from the Lorac Pro Palette, and then blending some more. And of course, I cannot forget this step in this look. You're just going to take that black color and you're going to drag that on the lower lash line. This is going to make a total difference in the look. It's going to make your eyes appear bigger and just gorgeous and smoked out completely, because if you just did the top, it's going to look a little bit top heavy and you just want it to be evened out. Finally, I'm going to apply that same champagne color and apply it on the inner corner just to add a little bit more brightness and so it's not so dark. And for my eyeliner, of course, my L'Oreal Infallible Slim. I'm just following the line that I created with the outer black pencil, and I'm going only halfway. I'm not going to bring the eyeliner all the way in because I don't want it to mess up the look and kind of just overwhelm it. And finally, with mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex and applying 2 coats. And a little trick that I like to do if I'm not wearing false lashes is you take the brush and pull it on the outer corner as I'm doing now, and this makes your eyelashes look fake even though you're not wearing falsies. Next, I'm going in with the Revlon lip liner in Wine and going over it with the Rimmel London lipstick in, I'm not positive. I used this same lip combo in my last video, and again, I will list everything below. This is just my favorite lip color because it has a great undertone where it goes with my skin and it's not so bright that it washes me out even more.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
And an important step when you're using bright lipstick, I take a concealer brush and concealer and go around my lips. Because I have such small lips, the lipstick tends to bleed throughout the day, so this makes sure it stays on and it doesn't move. Finally, I spray it with a setting spray, and we're on to hair. And of course, we have to have a singing and dance break. I mean, why can't we? So for the hair, I wasn't sure of what I was going to do. First I was going to do like voluminous waves, but then I was like, you know what, I'm doing a sleek ponytail because I've never done it, and why not? So this part, you're just going to section off sort of the middle of your back hair where you want the high pony to be. And since I don't have that thick of hair, I'm going to be taking my extensions. Now this, please do not judge me, this looks a little crazy because I couldn't see from the back. But the process is pretty much you just take your extensions and start wrapping them around that ponytail. This is just going to give the fake ponytail and it's just going to make it a lot more thicker and longer. So I just used a 3 weft, a 4 weft, and then a single weft. And next I took some hairspray and I just started it out with just kind of slicking it back. That way it kind of gave it some texture in the beginning. And then I started to pull it back in the ponytail. And this was actually more difficult than I thought. I mean, trying to not get the extensions and not messing them up and getting it tied was more difficult. Like, as you can see, this happened at least 3 times. But anyways, you get the process, just pulling it up and getting it in a ponytail.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. And have yourself.
For the most crucial part for a sleek pony is definitely getting an old toothbrush and slapping on as much hairspray as you can. I mean, that's the secret weapon. So I literally have so many baby hair, guys, and this fixed it. Like, I don't know how it did it. So if you are having struggles and you're like, there's no way I can do a sleek pony, I have too many baby hairs, have some faith because it will work. So next I'm taking a longer piece of hair, mixing my hair and the extensions, and I'm wrapping it around the base of the ponytail. This is going to make it look even more sleek and put together, plus it hides any places your extensions might be. So this is the final hair, and let's get into the outfit. So, no surprises with my outfit. Pretty much everything you see here, the romper, the leggings, the booties, are from Charlotte Russe. That is my go-to store. You all know that. But I love this outfit because it is just perfect. It's got that sparkle, it's comfy, and it is so cute. And also the earrings are from K-Mart. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below, subscribe, and like it. I love you guys so much. Bye.